into the live reading. Okay, Pisces, we're going to take a look into the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Okay, I'm going to take a look, see what's there, see what kind of guidance we can get. I do have a couple of subscriber questions that we will do at the end, so please stay tuned for that. All right, thank you so much. I know it is very early, but I definitely wanted to get this message out and hopefully provide clarity for you. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live again for other messages, other material. Please feel free to use the chat to let me know how it resonates. Also, please feel free to use the comment section if you're watching this after the stream to let me know how it resonates as well. Hello. Okay. All right. Gnostic R, hello, how are you? All right, Pisces, let's take a look. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Please hit that thumbs up button as you come in. Thank you to the ones that have. Overall energy, I have the forgiveness card. At the bottom of the deck, I have the abundance card. Hey, Tala. All right, so Pisces or any other sign watching this, you could be with the forgiveness card, you could be at a point where you are forgiving a lot of people that have hurt you. A lot of people you that have hurt you over a substantial amount of time. It's almost like you've just gotten tired of holding on to the pain. You've gotten tired of holding on to not being able to trust anybody else new. And it's just like you're just, okay, like I need to forgive. I need to just get this weight off my shoulders. This is the vibe that I'm getting here. We have the abundance card. So I definitely feel like once you're implementing this forgiveness, what's happening is you're walking into more abundance. Abundance in your stability, abundance in your money, your social life, love, career, and all aspects here. And it starts with this forgiveness, okay? I do have the guilt card here. So definitely could be coming to a place where you've realized that the guilt that you were feeling probably stemmed from an insecurity here. But the guilt that others may be feeling because of how they treated you stems from their actions, okay? All right, let's see. We have the adversity card, and then we also have the trust card. So I do feel like, hey, Bianca, Rowena, hello. So I do feel like with that guilt that maybe you had, because maybe you said, okay, I feel guilty for trusting this person. I feel guilty for giving my all to this person. I feel guilty for staying around so long. So that's the adversity that you're facing, okay? And the thing about it is, you're coming off as being very strong when it comes to that. And also with the trust card, you're without you even knowing it, by you forgiving, by you taking in more abundance, by you just saying, hey, I feel guilty for my actions, but I'm not going to just drown in it. Guess what? You're opening up your ability to trust. Because even though we don't know what's in store, but if we truly want to move forward, we have to open up the possibility of trusting a person. And I do feel like you're at this place of, okay, I'm going to trust. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's in store, but I'm choosing to trust. And I feel like that's where you are. I don't think it's a substantial amount of of trust you're giving, but you are willing to let people in. And everybody, please stick around for the end of this live. We're going to do a couple of our subscriber questions. This reading is going to be fairly short, okay? We have the death card here. So in the past, you put an end to a lot of things that no longer served you, a lot of connections that no longer exhibited positivity for you, and it made you happier with the happiness card, okay? I do feel like a lot of you are feeling more free now that you've released all of this stuff. And hello, Alice. And so this is the way that you want to remain, Pisces. Okay. We have the courage card because I feel like with you feeling free, with you feeling like you can trust a little bit more now with just all those positive vibes coming in, you're coming off as being very courageous, very strong. A lot of people are attracted to your energy because you do have this strong sense of self, this strong sense of awareness, okay, which goes into the discipline card here, where you're taking accountability and you're coming off as being very disciplined as well. But the thing about it, people see you as, wise and disciplined and courageous. They don't know what it took for you to get there. Okay. Humor card. And I feel like with the humor card, some of you can look back at situations that you went through and you didn't think you would ever get through it, and you can laugh at a little bit. Maybe you can laugh at when you used to struggle, when you used to struggle with thinking you were going to be successful, or people that didn't want to support you. You laugh at the fact like, okay, yeah, they didn't want to support me. They didn't believe in my dream, but look, I got my degree. I was able to do this. I was able to do that, you know, empathy card. And some of you could be at a place where you feel empathy for people that wanted to try to tear you down. It's like you realize that the people that you had to forgive with this forgiveness card were people that were just lost. They hadn't found their way. So you're seeing it like, okay, I have empathy for those people because maybe they didn't know what they were doing. Maybe they didn't understand that they didn't have to be jealous of me in order to be successful. All they had to do was just ask me, and I would have been more than happy to help them. So you could be at that place right there with the judgment card here. I do feel like at this time you're walking into a light of knowing that no, what everybody else says about you doesn't matter. No one has the right to judge you. We all know that the Most High is the only one that's going to be able to judge you in your circumstance. So you're not paying attention to the judgments of other people. Okay. Very good energy here. We have the acceptance. Perfect card to come out to clarify. So you're accepting the things that you can't change. You're accepting that people are going to judge you no matter what you do. So it's at this point of, let me just live my best life anyway. That's where the growth comes in with the growth card. Let me just live my best life. Let me be as happy as I can be. I know with the envy card, I got some people that might be envious. I pray for them. I pray that they get to be able to be successful in whatever way they want to be, but it can't stop where you're trying to go. Look at that friendship here. You are at a place of, you can take on friendships, you can take on people that maybe want to learn from you, but the type of energy that you don't want is energy coming in to try to tear you down because you've worked so hard to get to where you are. Look at that with the worry card. That's the one thing you don't want to have to worry about, is worrying. You don't want to be in a position where you're worrying again. You've done that too much as it is. We have the peace card. This is what you want here. More peace, more celerity, and more time to really have time to think about forward movement here and eliminate the doubt. All right. And as some of us have doubt, well, I'm going to say all of us do at certain times, especially when we're trying to elevate or move forward or do something new. But we have to keep ourselves in faith and we have to keep moving forward here. We have the pride card. Don't allow your pride to get in the way of your success. And I don't feel like you do that, Pisces. A lot of you have gotten to a place where you don't mind asking questions when you don't know. But you do have other people that mind that. So you don't let your pride get in the way of you needing to find out information. Honesty here. You could be at a place where you're being very honest with yourself. I do feel like this could be regarding how you've shown up in relationships, how you've shown up in friendships. You could be just being very honest with yourself. And that's beautiful. All right. Self-esteem. It's boosting your self-esteem. It's boosting your confidence. Okay. And lastly, let's see here. We have denial. So let me clarify. How does the denial card sit for Pisces? Oh, relationship. So there could be something, maybe some of you may be in a relationship, or it could be a friendship. Doesn't have to be a romantic. It could be any kind of relationship. You could feel like somebody is in denial when it comes to purpose. Oh, when it comes to your beliefs, when it comes to what it is that you do that you feel passionate about. So say for instance, if you are um we'll say a lot of people that are in the medical field, and maybe you had some people that was just like, I don't know, I don't think I could take care of a patient, or I don't this and that. And so that could have, if you would have allowed it, it could have put some doubt in your mind, but you continue to move forward. And a lot of those people were just in denial when it came to really listening to you, when you would say, hey, I'm patient, I'm patient and I'm passionate when it comes to helping people. Or maybe you're I'm hearing like an artist or a painter, and you have people say, oh, you can't make any money doing that or something like that, and you were thinking, but I'm passionate about it. Maybe I can't make money, doing free form paintings, but guess what, I can do other things. I can be creative in other ways because I have an artistic ability. So, yeah. So you could feel like a lot of people, or those people that doubted you, they were in denial of your gift. They were in denial of your talent here. Let's get one card on love. Gratitude. So a lot of you are thankful for the situations that you've had. You're thankful for the times that you've had when you want to move forward. Look at that change. You're taking time to take inventory of how you show up in love connections, friendships, family. And I feel like it's looking really good. I feel like you've learned a lot. You have a lot to put out there for people to know and people to see. And I feel like it's going to be very successful for you. Okay. All right. Well, that was short. I hope you were able to watch the reading from earlier today. But we're going to go ahead and go into a couple of subscriber questions. These answering the questions this way have been very helpful. I'm getting a lot of great feedback from not only your comments, but the subscribers that are writing me. So we just want to keep the good things going. Okay. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you're just joining us, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other material, other readings, whatever else. Please leave a comment in the chat if you're watching this during the live to let me know how it resonates. If you are watching this after the stream, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay, so I want to share with you, because when I get the emails from the subscribers regarding let me put my little out there, regarding subscriber questions that they would just like, feedback, advice. Oh, hey Alice. Oh, these are just subscriber questions that I received via email. That the subscribers just, like the feedback that we're giving. So, yeah, these are subscriber questions that I select. And like I was saying, when the subscribers are emailing me, I'm noticing they're emailing their scenario. So I'm going to go and use it as a topic. So far I've been doing topics. Okay. Hey, Nasti. Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. So the topic for tonight, or this morning or night, or whatever your time zone is how do you feel? This was a subscriber that submitted a question about a relationship, and it's along the lines of trying to figure out if this is serious or not. Okay. So in the email, it just talked about the different things that went on, how long they, have been trying to date or whatever like that. I think it was like less than a year, or right at a year. And the subscriber is noticing that this gentleman is starting to say like statements that hadn't really been said. Say for instance, if they're talking about something, because she did use in the email something along the lines of, well, when we, when we really settle down, you know, and then that's how it starts. The whatever they're talking about, she's noticing that it's starting to say that. And she was under the impression that they were just dating. So, anybody, if you have any feedback when you hear the we statements, how does that make you feel? Okay, I try to take one question from a man and one question from a woman. And this is the woman's question here, a woman's scenario. How do you feel? And either one can answer when you're talking to someone, they start using we statements. Do you feel like that person is thinking about you as you and them as a couple, even if it's may or may not be official, or do you think that the person's just kind of just talking, or how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and answer. My answer would be if a person is using we statements, for me, I feel like there's a comfort there. I feel like there's a comfort in maybe he is considering you two as an item, um because of the statement, you know but that's just me. That's just me. Thank you for the thumbs up. So, anyone else, if you'd like to chime in, I'll wait and see who has something to say. I know we only have 13 in here, but hopefully we can get some feedback. And if you have a question that you'd like to be asked anonymously during one of the live chats, please email me. Okay. So I would say that there is an interest there. I'm not sure how far he may want to take it, but you know. Anyone else would like to comment? Makes me feel safe and connected. Okay, Gnostic, thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Gnostic R. Is the G silent? Um, okay, so you're saying by you talk about the we statements make you feel safe. I can see why that would make you feel safe and secured. Anyone else? Okay, got you. Thank you for sharing. Gnostic, thank you. Okay. Anyone else would like to share when it comes to this first question? Okay. If you do have a comment to put for that first question, please feel free to put in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the second one so that we are not on here all morning. Okay, so the second one is from a gentleman. It said that the woman that he is dating asked him about, I guess she likes to cook, which I mean, some women do, some women don't. A lot of men that like to cook. So I guess she likes to cook and she takes certain meals to her job. And so she asked him, because they've been dating or they've been talking for a while, she asked him, would he mind if she were to take a meal to a male colleague of hers? And she wanted to emphasize that the male colleague was gay, wasn't into women, was homosexual. I don't know why she felt like that would make a difference, because we're all one and the same no matter what our preferences are. So I guess she was trying to provide a safe space to let the guy know that, hey, there'll be nothing more than an exchange of a meal or something like that. And she's asked him, well, what do you think? So he wanted to know, why would she ask him that? because he feels like it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, I like what he said. I like the fact that he left the option up to her. And he did say, you have to ask yourself, would you like for me to do that? Would you like for someone to do that to you? How would you feel? So, what are your thoughts on that? Me personally, I'm going to go ahead and answer. If it's like a gathering of some sort and I'm bringing food for everybody, okay, you know. But if it's something along the lines of I'm making this meal especially for this person, once again, it just depends on the dynamic. I mean, I normally don't do things like that because I just don't think about it. I don't think about it, but everyone is different. But I believe where she's coming from, it seems like maybe she's trying to be respectful, even though they haven't made it official, but she seems like she's trying to be respectful. Okay, so what are your thoughts, everybody? Let me know. If the person that you're talking to, the person that you're seeing, ask you about how do you feel if they prepared a meal for someone on their job that's of the opposite sex, and they want to know what your opinion is, how would you feel about that? Would you feel like this person is trying to respect you, or would you feel like it's not a big deal to cook something and take it? How would you feel? I know me personally, it takes effort for me to even get up and make sure I'm good to get to work on time. And I just can't see making extra food for someone else. Get what I'm saying? What are your thoughts? It's a strange question. Just take the food. No need to ask. I agree, Gnostic. It's really a personal choice. It's a personal choice. Okay? It's a personal choice. Oh, I do have one more question. I want to definitely get this one while we have a few people in. I want to get this one in as well. I just thought about it. I feel like it's a personal choice. I really do. Um I just know me personally, I wouldn't do it, but once again, everybody's different. You do have some people that bring food to work and this and that. Everybody's different. Um, so I really think it depends on the person. It really depends on the person and what's going on as to whether or not um they should proceed. Okay. Anyone else? And it is a strange question. Okay. So if you have any comments on that question, the second one, please feel free to use the comment section, okay? Or the chat. So the third one, this is a topic. How do you feel about workplace relationships? Sounds like they are good friends. Oh, you talking about the girlfriend or the potential girlfriend and that friend at work? Perhaps they are, you know. But for me, by her asking, it must have made her feel some kind of way. Maybe she just felt maybe she just felt like it was disrespectful, you know? Because a lot of times when people act a certain way, it has more to do with them than the other person. So maybe, just maybe, it made her feel some kind of way, you know? Maybe it had nothing to do with him, the subscriber, but maybe it made her feel some kind of way that she was doing that or thinking about doing that. So what I was gonna say is, what do you think about workplace relationships? I had an email regarding a a situation where this person was an observer of a workplace relationship, but this person always comes and talks to this lady about their whatever. Basically, it's an employee and a manager or supervisor, and the supervisor is trying to gain the attention of women in the facility. There's one in particular that they're crazy about, but this person is married. So this subscriber is an observer of all of this. And so there was a situation that happened, and this woman that this supervisor is crazy about basically has been take accepting gifts from this man and all this kind of stuff, and also has been telling him that she didn't want to be with him, but she accepts whatever. So my question is, how should this subscriber handle this? Me personally, I wouldn't get into it. It wouldn't be worth my time. It wouldn't be worth my time. But that's just me. It wouldn't be worth my, because it's, to me, it is a complete waste of time. Knowing what I know about how time is, it's a complete waste of time. Yeah, it's a complete. Even if the supervisor is going to talk to her as a confidant, I still wouldn't get in it. Because if this supervisor isn't able to make a sound decision knowing that they are married or knowing that they have somebody at home, then what is this subscriber telling them? What is that going to do? And the supervisor has been giving gifts, giving meals, this and that, and has been able to receive flirtatious remarks or uh of some forms of affection and stuff like that. I mean, it's just little cheap thrills at work. And I'm like, I'm reading the email and I'm thinking to myself, like, this is just such, to me now. I mean, maybe I'm looking at it differently, but at this point in my life, it would be such a waste of time. You know, it really would, and I would stay out of it. If this supervisor couldn't just take the initiative to leave it alone. That's right, Gnostic. I agree. And if he isn't mature enough to leave it alone, then whatever is coming down the line, he's asking for it. He's making a choice to behave this way. And you know me, I'm a realist. So I just say, hey, if that's the choice that you made, then you got to know what comes with that. Of course, the supervisor says, well, I'm not happy at home. I got this going on at home. Everybody say that when they want to do something crazy, when they want to be dishonest. His wife is the worst person in the world because he's looking at this woman here, you know? So that's an excuse. I feel like it's an excuse because, in all honesty, he stands to lose more by losing what's at home versus on the job. Because on the job, that person's going to move on to somebody else. more times than not. So for me, it just wouldn't be worth it. It just wouldn't be worth it. But I once again, I may have a different outlook than most people. I like to think that a lot of people would agree, but it would just be a total waste of my time. And I wouldn't want to keep listening to the supervisor's story, especially if he's going to keep making the same decision. I wouldn't want to keep listening to it. Supervisor needs a reading and therapy. Hey, I agree. Therapy can do wonders. Therapy can do wonders, but you got to be willing to accept it, you know? You got to be at a place where you really want to be in therapy to get the benefits out of it. But I totally agree. But if you have any last comments, please share those in the chat. And then we're going to get ready to close out this message. Also, if you're watching this after the stream, as always, please use the comment section and you can share what your thoughts are on the three questions that I've provided, okay? Or the three scenarios. Okay, everybody. Everybody's quiet. Maybe people are just tired, but I get it. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a great night, a great morning. Make sure you get rest and remember you're worth it always. Take care of yourself. We'll see you for a daily tomorrow, okay? Take care, everybody. Love and light to you. Bye.